Okay, here we are. All right, we are here. Great. What's up, everybody? Hopefully y'all are doing well. Sorry about being late. Had a lot to do. All right. So the Eagles, did they just take the lead? Did they just take the lead 7-0? Or sorry, 6-0? They did. They just got a touchdown. I just missed it. Of course I did. All right. Elliott's coming in for the extra point. Why is this not working? All right, ball spotted, kick is up, and kick is good for the extra point. So that makes it 7-0. So Barkley ran up the middle and was able to score a touchdown against his former ball club. All right. So let's get this all situated. Next week we will not be late, so that's great. This was a really big thing. All right, we're on. Good stuff. All right. Let's put our thingy up here too. NFL, Jesus. Nice. Okay. All right, where's our game? Where is it? 7-0. 8:58 left to go in the first quarter. So Saquon Barkley had the shotgun, was able to run up the middle for 3 yards, and he gets himself a touchdown, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Eagles today so far on third down, they're 0 for 3, and the Giants are 0 for 4. You know, I was listening to the game on the radio as I was calling the game, or as I was listening to everything, and Merrill Reese said something really interesting, that the Eagles have not scored at all this season in the first quarter, which is really crazy. That drive was about 5 plays, and it took 74 yards on a matter of 2 minutes and 34 seconds. And again, Eagles taking on the Giants at MetLife, and the Eagles are hoping to try to get another win. All right, let's go here. Google.com. Where is it? Eagles, ESPN. Great. All right, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Again, I was actually, so my mom is doing a show today, so I had to help her set up, and so made it back home though, and we're good. We're good. Family first, for sure. Eagles are 3-2, and are looking to try to go 4-2 right now. All right. Okay. Hurts so far today, 4 for 5 in the passing game. And Daniel Jones, 7 for 9 for 59 yards. Jones is now 27 years old. He's 11th in the league in passing yards with 1,343. Also has a 51.5 QBR, which is 21st in all of the NFL. All right. So here we go. Kickoff underway, end over end. And it's caught, and a touchback it will be called, as the Giants will set things up at their own 30-yard line. Barkley today, 75 rushing yards on 9 carries, including a touchdown, and he had a 55-yard gain as well. That was his longest. Hurts has a rating of 102.5. Okay, love the bat drop, JJ. Go Birds. What's up? What's up, everybody? What is good? 8:58 left to go. Giants are going from right to left. And Jones gets the snap. He backs up over towards the 21. Pressure's coming. He throws it away over towards the right side. And there's a little short game by Tracy for about 4 yards. Zach Bond able to make the tackle. So that will send him to the 34-yard line. Just backed up right at the 30, right towards the line of scrimmage. You know, Jalen Hurts today has been sacked a total of 3 times. And the Eagles defense doing a better job at pressure. Fake handoff as Jones tries to drive it up the middle. It is going to be caught. And it's good enough for a first down. but we do have a flag on the play. Sorry about that. All right, now we're just getting into this. So it was an 11-yard pass to Darius Slayton, but the penalty was on Schmitz for an ineligible downfield pass for 5 yards and forced at the Giants' 34-yard line. So no play. Barkley just got a touchdown for the Eagles. All right. In the gun is Daniel Jones. Fake handoff again. He steps up. He looks and he tries to fire. It is incomplete. It would have been right at the 46. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver, and he had all day and night to throw it over to him. And Slayton just not able to catch it. Sort of lost his footing, and he just dropped it. Tried to make a diving catch, but it just went right through his hands. Thought he had it, but he dropped it. And the Eagles dodged a bullet there. It was up the middle. 8 minutes to go in quarter number 2. They break the huddle, the Giants. They're 0 for 4 today on third down. There's Slayton lining up over towards the left side. Jones in the gun. Empty backfield. And he'll get the snap. He backs up towards the 20. Pressure's coming, and he is sacked once again. Sacked all the way back at the 24-yard line. And so that is going to be a big loss there. Stepping up right there. He actually was sat back at the 21. So that is a 7-yard loss. Bryce Huff able to make the tackle. And it's 4th and 18. This Eagles defense has done a really good job today. Vic Fangio definitely deserves a lot of credit for how good he's been able to make, or how good these defensive play calls have been. Cooper DeJean will be returning it. Matt Hack is going to punt it for the Giants. All right, he gets the ball. He punts it high over towards the 15-yard line. It's caught by DeJean. He'll take it to the 20, and he'll take it back to the 30. He's still up, though, and he'll just be taken down right at the 39, the 41. He gets a couple more yards out of it. Good return by Cooper DeJean, who had to run up towards the near sideline, and that's where the Eagles will set up their offense when they return after this timeout. DeJean able to escape a couple of tackles and being able to spin and just muster his way through. So that was good for 28 yards, and the Eagles will start things off at their own 42-yard line. All right. Finally, Bryce Huff's doing something. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Let me get rid of these scores. Apologize about that. I'll get rid of the MLB ticker. I actually will go to scoresbot.com, and we'll get that up and running. We will get that up and running. Okay. What's up, G Newts? How you doing, man? Nice return by DeJean. For sure, for sure. Absolutely. Bryce Huff. How about that? If you are new to the channel, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live. All right, it says to please update my scoreboard bot link. What's going on here? Why? Why? Okay. I like that. That was nice. It was very, very nice. 30 people on here watching. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate that very, very much. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit those bell icons, man. All right. Nice. Finally, Bryce Huff doing something. This isn't working. SportsScoresBot.com. Oh. YouTube login. There we go. Okay. We'll do... Okay, there we go. Good stuff. Oh, this is what I want. Okay. All right, good stuff. All right, 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 42-yard line. Hurts will hand it off to Saquon Barkley, and he is sacked for a loss. And he'll be taken down right at the 40. It was actually Kenneth Gainwell, excuse me. But it is a loss of 2. First 3 drives, 15 plays it took for the Eagles for them to get 30 yards. The result was 3 punts. On the last one, though, they had 5 plays and were able to get a total of 74 yards, and that was good enough for a touchdown. So Gainwell lost a yard. That's going to put the Eagles at the 40.5-yard line. All right, Hurts steps up and throws it up the middle to Kenny Gainwell, and he'll take it to the Giants' 48-yard line for 11 yards. Okay. Saquon sacked by Lane Johnson. That was Gainwell. That wasn't Saquon. Hurts hands it off, and now it's Saquon who runs up the middle for another 2 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 9, or maybe 2nd and 8.5. There's Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator for the Eagles. Clock still running, 5:25 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Giants trying to get into their formation. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts back in the shotgun. Gets the snap. He has all day to throw it. And he looks over towards his right. And it is caught right at the 41-yard line to Grant Calcaterra. So a gain of 5 on that pass by Jalen Hurts. Calcaterra was running out over towards the far sideline. He was running horizontally and was just taken down by Newman. So that'll set up 3rd and 3 at the 41-yard line. Hurts looks back, play action. He steps up. He goes over towards his left. He fires it. It's incomplete. Intended receiver, Devontae Smith. Over towards the far sideline, and it'll be a 4th and 3 with 4:34 to go in the 2nd quarter. See what this play call was. So Hurts backed up, and he, again, had a lot of space. Devontae Smith was open, and he just was not able to pass it to him. And by the time he did try to give it to him, the pass rush was coming. 4th and 3, and the Eagles are going to go for it here on 4th down. Brown in motion, going from left to right. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking. He throws it. Tries to find Brown. It's caught. He'll take it to the end zone. A.J. Brown with a touchdown, and Jalen Hurts with a dot to A.J. 13-0 Eagles. A 41-yard touchdown by A.J. Brown. As Hurts was in the shotgun, he knew that A.J. Brown was going to be open, and Brown was able to make a nice catch, and he was set free into the end zone. It was really caught at the 11-yard line, and Brown was able to just drive it into the end zone. And it's now 13-0 Birds. Wow. What a pass. Bro, I hate this. What's up, Stephanie? How you doing? 13-0. All right, extra point by Elliott. It's up, and it's good. 14-0 Eagles. On a 41-yard pass by Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. And we have 4:27 left to go in the first half. Eagles lead at 14-0. Last 2 drives have equaled 2 touchdowns. That was nice. Good stuff. Good stuff, Jalen. They just called the game was great, but I can't get too excited because there's no Phillies. That was nice. That was really, really nice. What is up, everybody? Richard's here. What's going on? What is up? Richard, I haven't seen you on here in a while. What's good? What's good? We've been covering still the rest of the MLB playoffs. Hopefully y'all are doing well and having yourselves a fantastic day. We got 44 people tuning in. Let's go. It's great. It's great. I got to get my birds sound effects. I'm right. Of course I'm right. Why would I lie about a touchdown? All right, let's look at the other NFL scores right now as we are in this little timeout here. Seahawks lead at 10-7. Falcons have the football with 2:15 to go in the second quarter. Titans are up 10-7 against the Buffalo Bills, who currently have the football with 7:05 remaining in the first half. Bengals are leading the Cleveland Browns 7-0 with 7:26 remaining in quarter number 2. It's 14-10 Packers at Lambeau and 7.5 minutes left remaining in the second quarter of that game. Dolphins lead at 7-0. Colts do have the football, though, with 5:26 left to go in the second quarter. And the Lions have the football, but they are down 10-7 to the Vikings. What a matchup that is. Vikings are 5-0. Lions are 4-1. And there's 8:39 left in the second quarter. And, of course, the Jaguars did win earlier today, 32-16. Drake May did throw for 276 yards, and Bigsby was able to get 118 rushing yards, but Jacksonville was able to win just because of that. Broncos also beat the Saints on Thursday, 33-10, and Jerome Williams able to get 80 rushing yards, and he was unstoppable out there on Thursday night. 14-0 Birds, thanks to a touchdown run by Saquon Barkley for just 3 yards, and then a 41-yard passing touchdown from Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. That's his second 40 or more yard reception touchdown this season for A.J. Elliott with the kickoff. It's going all the way over towards the end zone and touchback for the Giants, and they'll set things up at their own 30-yard line. And Daniel Jones and company is going to go back out there. Jones, just 8 for 11 in the passing game today, 63 total passing yards, no touchdowns, no picks either as well. Just wanted to make sure I noted that. That was that kicked it for 65 yards. How about A.J. Brown just able to get separation from McLennan on that touchdown pass too. Giants going from right to left. Jones gets the snap. Pressure's coming. He tries to escape, and he is sacked once again. Jalen Carter able to break through, and that's the 4th sack today by the Birds. This Eagles defense has just been all over Daniel Jones, and the Giants' offensive line just not able to protect him, and Jones was sort of running around like a lost puppy, and he had nowhere to go. Jones this time gets the snap. He tries to find Slayton, and Slayton just gets a little bit past the line of scrimmage as he catches it. It's maybe good enough for a yard. It'll be at least like a 3rd and 13. So Jones was taken down for a loss of 4 by Jalen Carter. It was sent back to the Giants' 26-yard line, and Tracy was the one that actually made the 1-yard catch. He got taken down by Zach Bond. So they'll have a 3rd and 13 at their own 27-yard line. They're 0 for 5 today on 3rd down conversions. Jones and the Giants break the huddle. 5 seconds left on the play clock. 2 receivers line up over towards the right. Jones gets the snap. He's looking. He fires it downfield, and it is almost picked off by Quinion Mitchell. Almost over towards that left sideline. He just was not able to catch it. It'll be a 4th and 13, though. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver, and that was clamps down defense by Quinion Mitchell. It really was. Mitchell was able to just stay on him, and he almost had it, man. It went right into his hands, and he just was not able to make the catch there. So it was an incomplete pass. 4th and 13 at the Giants' 27-yard line. Special teams unit going out there. 5 seconds left on the play clock. 3:12 left to go in the second quarter. Here's the punt. And DeJean will call for a fair catch right at the 26-yard line as he catches it with 3:05 left remaining in the opening half. Jalen Carter and Bryce Huff able to do a really good job on the defense. What's up, Louie? How you doing, man? What's good? Wonder if Larry's out there yelling at his TV watching the Vikings lose. Yeah, Larry's probably tuning into my boy Mike Sports Vibes. That's probably what he's doing. All right. What's going on? What are your final score predictions? Comment down below. Taking it to the house. Giants full of Philly fans. You would have thought Giants just scored. Loud Philly crowd, says Dale. What's up, Dale? How you doing? What's good? Wow. It's crazy. 14-0 Eagles. All right. 3:05 left to go in the opening half. Game-o, by the way, 20 rushing yards on 5 carries. And Barkley on 9 attempts is 75 yards. That's an average of 8.5. All right, Hurts in the gun. Barkley over towards his left side. 3 receivers over towards the left. Hurts gets the snap, and he tries to find Devontae Smith, who's taken down before the line of scrimmage. Adrian Phillips gets the tackle. It's a loss of 2 yards. And they started at their own 27. That's going to send Philadelphia back to their own 25 for a loss of 2. And Phillips did a good job of just breaking through. He understood that there were 3 receivers lined up over there. And Phillips able to do a good job of just recognizing the play. And it did not fool him. 2nd and 12 at the Philadelphia 25. Clock ticking with 2:30 to go. Empty backfield. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts trying to communicate with the offense. 2 receivers over towards the right and 2 to the left as well. Hurts will get the snap. He steps up. He tries to climb the pocket, and he gets past the line of scrimmage for about maybe a yard or so. Dexter Lawrence able to make the tackle, and that'll give them a 3rd and 11. Put them back at the 26-yard line, so they're sandwiched in between the 27 and the 25. It's going to be a big 3rd down here for the Eagles. Just 2 plays so far. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. So before 3rd down occurs, we'll have a 3rd and 11, but the 2-minute warning is here. Eagles do lead at 14-0, though. And he'll be back in just a few moments. Good stuff. Listening in bed. That's what I'm doing, Scott. Earbuds. Listening in bed. I just found... What do we find? What do we find, man? I just found my headphones. Now I can turn up the JJ play-by-play call. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Poor Quinion. He's been so close to having like 6 interceptions this season, but they've been knocked out or dropped. I know. It's crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. The wife's next to you. What's up, Richard's wife? What is up? What is good? How you doing? What is good? I don't know if you've ever had your wife tune in to me, but what is up? What is up, Richard's wife? I'm sure she has a name, but I don't know it right now. It's 2:15 a.m. Oh, wow. You're 12 hours ahead of me. I always forget about that. Always forget about that. Oh, you probably have the earbuds in because she's probably sleeping. Okay, well, I'll try to talk a little bit quiet. Sounds creepy. Never mind. That ain't gonna happen. It's 5:15 a.m. in Sydney. Sydney, Australia, man. Hate these. Jocelyn? You hate the earbuds? Jocelyn's her name. Hi, Jocelyn. Don't know if you're asleep, but that's okay. Dude, I gotta get the Fly Eagles Fly song on here. Actually, you know what? I could probably just pull it up. They score another touchdown, we'll play it. Yeah, that's my wife's name. Jocelyn Phillips. What is up, Jocelyn? Even if you're asleep, hello, Jocelyn. All right, let's do this. Let's do Eagles fight song. We'll pull it up on here. All right. 2 minutes to go in the opening half. Eagles lead at 14-0. 3rd and 11. They have the football at their own 26-yard line. Hurts has Barkley over towards his left side. Double wings as well. Hurts gets the snap. Pressure's coming. And down he goes. Ugh. Had a little something in my throat there. He got sacked there by the Giants defense. The pass rush was coming. And there were about 4 Giants that were able to just break through past the offense. And Lawrence able to make the snap able to make the sack, and that's a loss of 8 yards. That's the 4th time today that Hurts has been sacked, and this is why, well, you're seeing that Jordan Mailata about not being there. It really does make a difference. And the first timeout called by the Giants with 1:53 left to go in the first half. Fly, Eagles, fly. This is Stephanie. If you have not done so already, please make sure that you hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button as well, and turn on those notification bell icons. And I will change this ticker. I'll do that right at the end of the half. Okay, I will do that. All right, man's going to punt it. It's high, it's pretty deep, and it will be caught right inside the 25. Taken all the way towards the 30, a flag thrown, and being taken out of bounds at the 31 is Smith Marset. 1:41 left to go in the second quarter. Wonder who the flag's going to be on. That'll be interesting to see. Is that going to go against the Eagles? So man punts it. Smith Marset was pushed out of bounds. The penalty was on Sidney Brown, and it was a 5-yard penalty enforced at the Giants' 36-yard line, so they'll have pretty good field position and set things up at their own 41. Okay. 2 receivers over towards the right. 1 to the left, and a couple tight ends as well. Jones will get the snap. He's looking. He throws it. It's caught at the 42 and taken out of bounds by Tracy Jr. right at the 45-yard line. It's chased out of bounds by Zach Bond. Just a game of 4, and now 2nd and 6, and the clock stops at 1:36. 26 points in the final 2 minutes of first half this season for the Giants offense, which is tied for the most in the NFL, in case you did not know. 15 seconds left on the play clock. 2nd and 5. 1:36 left to go in the first half. Jones steps up. He's climbing the pocket. He's running. And he gets taken down just at the 48-yard line. Still in Giants territory. So it'll be a 3rd and 3. Ojomo able to recognize that he was running up the middle and did a good job of just tackling him. Clock still running with 1:15 left to go. Eagles could use a stop here. Eagles try to make a play. So Jones will get the snap again. And Jones throws over towards the left side. Malik Neighbors does make the catch right at the Philadelphia 47-yard line. Taken down by Reed Blankenship. And that's good enough for a first down. 55 seconds left to go. 1st and 10 at the 47 in Philadelphia territory. Jones will get the snap. He has all day and night to throw. He's going to roll over towards the left side. And he throws it incomplete over towards the near sideline. Clock stops at 47 seconds. He had nowhere to throw to because the Eagles' defense, the cornerbacks and the safeties did a good job of covering all the wide receivers, and Jones just had to make the wise decision and throw it out of bounds. 47 to go. Eagles pitching a shutout so far in the first half. Corey Joseph, though, is warming up over on the sidelines. Ball spotted at the Philadelphia 47. They could use a sack again. That'd be really nice. Defense lines up. 2 seconds left to go. Jones will get the snap. He's looking. He rolls over towards the right side, being chased. Jones takes it all the way to the 45, to the 40. He runs out of bounds. Is it good enough for a first down? I think he might be a little bit short, but the clock stops at 39 seconds to go. It'll be a 3rd and 1. Ball spotted at the Philadelphia 38-yard line. Just a little bit short, not recognizing where he had to go. And that was not really a wise decision on his end. Now, they do have 2 timeouts left. 13 seconds to go on the play clock. Giants 1 for 7 on 3rd down conversions. They try to do a QB sneak up the middle. It's good enough for a first down, and the Giants will call for time at the Philadelphia 35-yard line. And still 37 seconds to go. That's their 2nd timeout that they just called. Larry should abandon his Vikings and become a Birds fan. I think that would be more depressing, honestly. Hey, Slay, you know you can tackle him, right? Yeah, that's true. 37 seconds left remaining in the first half. Giants have 1 timeout remaining. Eagles still have all 3. I think so far this has been a little bit better of a call, so I'm really happy about that. Again, it's more and more about just the reps, but I'm pretty happy with how things are going so far with just the actual call. Jones and the Giants line up as they go from right to left, and the Eagles may have jumped there, and I think that they did. Ojomo, yep, it's called for encroachment, a 5-yard penalty. No play there. It's going to be a 1st and 5. I mean, you think that you would go over these things in practice, and just another silly play. I mean, Ojomo just absolutely jumped. And the guy that he was guarding didn't even move. Come on, what are we doing here, guys? All right. 1st and 5, 37 seconds to go. 6 plays, a total of 29 yards in 1 minute and 4 seconds. Jones gets the high snap. He's looking. He throws it. It's caught at the 20 and being wrapped up and taken down right at the 18-yard line by Sidney Brown will be Malik Neighbors. That was another timeout taken by the Giants. It's their 3rd timeout. There's a short pass to Neighbors, and that's going to be taken by to the Philadelphia 16-yard line. Darius Slay and Avonte Maddox were there to try to make the tackle. Oh, no spoilers, KGB. I think that was a spoiler. Was it a spoiler? Maybe it wasn't. Giants now out of timeouts. And Joseph still warming up over on the sideline, getting ready to kick if he has to. Boy, it'd be really great if the Eagles could somehow pick off Daniel Jones. 5 seconds left on the clock, on the play clock. Jones gets the snap. He's looking. He throws it. It's caught at the 10. And it'll be a 2nd and 4 as Wan'Dale Robinson was able to make the catch. He got taken down by Nakobe Dean. 15 seconds left to go. 2nd and 4. And they're going to drop the football. And it'll be 3rd and 4. Just to stop the clock there. That's probably what they had to do. If I'm the Giants, honestly, would you just take the points or would you just go for the touchdown? It's 3rd and 4 at the Philadelphia 10. Slay is hobbling a little bit, and he's going to go over towards the sideline. The Eagles do call for a timeout. He's hobbling, and he's coming off the field. Training staff is with him. 14 seconds remaining in the first half. Eagles still have 2 timeouts remaining. Hey, prevent defense bull crap. Ugh. Eagles have 5 sacks. Giants have 4. It's been all about the defenses. Except the Eagles offense has woke up over their last 2 offensive drives. Third down, 4 yards to go. Ball spotted at the Philadelphia 10-yard line. Giants knocking on the door. Jones gets the pass, or gets the snap. He looks into the end zone, and it is caught, but a flag is thrown. I don't know if that's going to matter or not. It is caught, and they're going to call it back. I think that they're going to call it back. Touchdown nullified. Penalty was on Johnson. Offensive pass interference. It's a 10-yard penalty, and it'll be 3rd and 14. That's a big call. Wow. Ran a route that set him open towards the end zone. And yeah, he pushed his defender out of the way. Who was that? Nakobe Dean? But yeah, offensive pass interference. And Jones not so happy about that. 9 seconds still left to go, and that'll send them back to the Philadelphia 20. That's a big penalty there. Wow. Offensive pass interference. And the Eagles will call for another timeout. It'll be their second timeout that they decide to use. They just dodged a bullet right there. They did. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and turn on those notification bell icons. 3rd and 14. 9 seconds left remaining in the first half. It's been going on now for a little bit of time, ever since the 2-minute warning. Giants have a 2-4 record. They lost to the Vikings, lost to the Commanders, beat the Browns, lost to the Cowboys, beat the Seahawks, and then just are coming off of a loss against the Bengals. All right, so Corey Joseph is going to go out there for a 38-yard field goal attempt. They're just going to take the 3. Ball spotted, kick is up, and it is good. Thought maybe somebody was going to get a hand on that for the Eagles, but it's 14-3 with 5 seconds left to go in quarter number 2. I was wondering if the Giants should just go for the 3, but I guess that they had a little bit of time, and wise enough decision by Brian Dable. Okay. Tyler Williams is a bumbling Croc Dundee type on YouTube. Very funny. Who? I took that down. Who? Sure, we'll write that down. Definitely American, but my mate Blake Davis. He is a Bush type of explorer, so I've seen so much of Bush. It's beautiful. Huh? Hit the thumbs up button, folks, and hit that subscribe button as well. 5 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And the Giants are going to kick things off. It's deep end over end, and it goes towards the back of the end zone. And the Eagles will... Interested to see what they're going to do here. 14-3. They'll set things up at their own 30-yard line. All right. How many people do we have tuning in, man? Let's see how many people. We got 56 people tuning in. Only 14 likes. Let's keep going, man. Keep those likes coming, baby. And Hurts will take a knee, and that's going to wrap things up here in the first half. Eagles lead it by a score of 14-3. Both teams just could not get on the board in the first quarter, and the Eagles were able to put up 14 points in the second quarter, and they had better drives. They really did. They were able to do a much better job running the ball. Jalen Hurts was also doing a better job as well. Excuse me. But yeah. All right. How's your weekend been, JJ? Hope you've been enjoying it, mate. Go for the Hail Mary. I hate when they kneel it here. Well, I understand it. You don't go for a Hail Mary in that situation because what if it gets picked off? And if the Giants score, like this defense has not done a good job. I wouldn't. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why I don't think you go for a Hail Mary, but that's just me. That's just me, though. All right, let's go say hi to other people. Looks like Slay will be out again for a couple of weeks. The way he was walking off the field, says Jose. I know, man. That'd be a big freaking loss, dude. If he were to miss some time. I know that he hasn't been Darius Slay. Like the dominant Darius Slay, and he's older now, but still, you need guys in the secondary, and you need bodies out there, and he has to be healthy. All right, let's go say hi to somebody. Let's go say hi to, let's see who's on. Let's see who's on right now. We'll unmute this. Let's go say hi to Mike Sports Vibes, dude. Let's go say hi to Mike Sports Vibes, all right? We'll go say hi. Is this thing unmuted? Why isn't this working? Oh, because I unmuted the wrong
But it has to be more.
All right.
I need to see better production, a little bit
Let's
more
go say that on Mike Sports
production
Vibes.
from the run game. That's not necessarily talking about Aaron Jones. I'm just talking about in general because the play action, these safeties ain't biting. These corners ain't biting. They don't feel like the Vikings are a threat running the ball as much. When it comes to wide receivers, now let's get to the wide receivers. Oh, my goodness. Let's start with the Lions. St. Brown, 5 catches for 75 yards in the first half, y'all. 1 touchdown. It's absolutely an obliteration on the secondary of the Minnesota Vikings. Let's keep it real. People don't like me talking like this. I'm one of the real Vikings fans, and I'm going to keep it real. As much as I give the Vikings praise when they do good, I got to talk my talk when they're not doing so good.
Here?
I still feel like they could win,
Who else
but
is
I
coming
can't
on?
just say the Vikings are playing good when I know they're not. I'm not one of those people that's going to just say something that's not happening. I got to keep it real. So, what I'm seeing...
KGB's there, so is Jose. Let's go, baby.
Some way, somehow, they have to contain him. St. Brown is doing anything he wants to do on the Vikings secondary. Byron Murphy, Stephon Gilmore, the safeties, Harrison Smith, and everybody in the secondary need to step their game up, period. Defensive line, step your game up, period. Brian Flores,
I gave them a PI, Larry.
Kevin O'Connell, step your game up, period. Everybody. The only player that I give a lot of credit to is Aaron Jones and our kicker. Our kicker Will. Other than that, everybody needs to step their game up. Let's keep it real. Let's talk that talk, man. Let's keep it real, man.
That's funny.
Talk it real. That
All right.
talk.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff.
You got Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. All right, he's going off. All right, cool. Nice stuff. All right, thank you all so much for coming on and for rating my boy. We're actually going to be collaborating sometime this week and talking about those Sixers, man. We are. We're going to be talking about those Sixers. I'm interested to see how things go. Crazy. Absolutely wild. All right, my thoughts on this first half. Let's get into it, man. Look, Bryce Huff made a nice tackle. I like what this defense is able to do, man. I think that this defense has been doing really good. The offense started off so damn slow, and they just were not getting really good plays off. Hurts did not have a lot of time in the pocket, and again, I know that they're missing Jordan Mailata, and they have some guys that are just not available, but, man, it made it really, really tough for Jalen Hurts, I thought. I really, really did. But hopefully they do a better job at cleaning some things up in the second half. But overall, Hurts has been okay. I know that he's been sacked 4 times. It's not all his fault. I like what this pass rush has been able to do for this Eagles defense. That's been like my biggest takeaway so far. Thought that they've really gotten some nice plays from Nakobe Dean. Jalen Carter had a really nice sack. Jalen Carter has actually really stepped up over these last couple of weeks, and I'm really happy to see what he's been able to do on the defensive side. We had a sack by Josh Sweat. We had one by Bryce Huff. How about Nolan Smith, man? I mean, I think he had the first sack of the game. Thought that he was able to do a really good job at getting to Daniel Jones and being able to put some pressure on him. That one big play, I think it was the Giants' first drive where he actually ended up getting the sack, and that was really good. Was it the first drive? I think it was, or maybe it was the second drive. I can't seem to remember right now. But Nakobe Dean able to get a big sack. That was really, really nice. The corners that played really well. I wish that Quinion had that interception, man. That would have been really nice. Also, there was a play, and I can't seem to remember if it was Cooper DeJean that could have had a pick or something, but Jalen Carter got called for a penalty over on the line, and that was something that I was like, oh, damn, like that could be really costly there. But no, the Eagles have been doing what I've expected them to do. I thought that coming into this game overall, that the Eagles would win this game. I didn't think that they were going to be too dominant on offense, but I figured that they were going to have to rely on their offense in order to win. This Giants team is just so bad, man. I mean, they're 0-3 at home. They're 2-1 on the road. They just do not play well on this turf. Say what you want about them, but nah. Daniel Jones has been playing so bad. Reed Blankenship. Okay, thank you. Yes. It was Reed Blankenship. Yes, that would have been. I think it would have been like his fourth pick of the year. But yeah, that was really big. Carter with that penalty, that was bad. But overall, I've liked what I've seen from the defense. I want to see some more creativity on the offensive side. There was actually one play where Saquon actually had the ball and he got the snap, but he was taken down immediately, and they had Hurts line up on the sideline. Crazy that Eli Ricks was inactive today. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but you're absolutely right. That's something that's a little bit weird. This team has put up a total of 157 yards on 7 drives, 62 passing yards. And why are they winning? Well, they're doing a really good job at utilizing Saquon, man. They really are. Rushing for 95 yards. Saquon Barkley, 75 rushing yards. I figured if they were going to win this game, they were going to have to utilize Saquon Barkley. They were. And so that's what they've been doing so far, and I really have been enjoying that. Let me put the ticker on down below. I know that some people are probably not really, probably really don't care about it, but I kind of do. So let's do that right now. Let's put this ticker up over here. But if we wait, well, actually, I don't feel bad. He's a terrible person. I forgot about that. It's just KGB. Yeah, I don't want to talk about him. But it's too bad, though. It's too bad for his health. That's bad. All right. So how would you grade this Eagles team so far, just based off of the first half? Please, let me know. If you were to give them a letter grade, guys, what would you give them? A B, a B+, a C? I thought coming into this game, my expectations were for them to obviously just find a way to win the game, but I expected a lot from the offense. And I thought that they just, again, got off to a really cold start. I don't know if Jalen just, or I don't know if everybody was in sync or not. And the pass rush of this Giants defense, who's been pretty good, by the way. I mean, you got Dexter Lawrence. You have some really, really good guys. They have this rookie. Why am I forgetting what his name is right now? They have some really, really nice pieces. Raheem Nunez-Roches being one of them. Elijah Chapman as well. And then their linebackers, McFadden, he got to Jalen Hurts, I think, one time. And Bobby Okerke as well. So they got some good, they got some ballers on the defensive side. B plus defense, D plus offense. Okay, yeah, I think that's fair. C plus on offense, A for defense. Yeah, okay, all right. So that averages out. So if I were to take the B plus and the C and the D plus, that's probably a C plus. Okay, yeah. In the second half, they are going to have to just continue to run the ball. I want them to take advantage of the clock, man. I want them to chew up the clock in the second half. You continue to just feed Saquon Barkley. Nobody can stop him. He's such an elite running back, man. And if you just continue to feed him the football, I think that's going to be totally fine. I really do. Sure, get A.J. Brown involved. Have him run some slants. But, spam the ground game is my biggest key for the offense here in the second half. I want to see Quinyon Mitchell get a pick. That would be really cool. I don't know if that's going to happen. But on the defensive side, they just got to continue to put pressure on Daniel Jones and continue to utilize that pass rush. Okay, the edges, I think, have been doing a really good job. The edge play for this Eagles defense. And if they can just find ways to just break through that offensive line and make Daniel Jones run around, and that's great. Have him utilize his legs. Make him beat you with his legs and not with his arm. I think that'd be great. And, hey, man, Quinyon's done a good job on Malik Neighbors, man. He has. He's done a very good job on Malik Neighbors, and I'm happy that they're utilizing him in that role because he should be their number one cornerback, man. He should. So, yeah, those have been like my biggest takeaways so far. But what say you guys? Well, what do you guys think has been working out for the Eagles, and what has stood out to you? Let's go over some stats right now. A.J. Brown has 74 receiving yards. Devontae did have one catch, but it was for a loss of 2. That's it. Kenneth Gainwell in the air, 11 yards on 1 reception. Saquon Barkley had a 10-yard gain as well. But, again, they've just been going to the ground a lot of time and just continue to do that. You got to continue to make that work. Don't jinx Mekhi Becton. Oh, yeah. That was another one. Man. Yep. All right. So let's see how they do here in this second half. My biggest keys for them in the second half, continue to utilize Saquon and just continue to put pressure on Daniel Jones. I think that's it. Man, I really don't agree with Tua coming back in a couple of weeks. All right, I'm not going to talk about Tua right now. One more concussion, I agree with that. I know. But I want to talk about this Eagles team. What is up, John? What's up? Just waking up, and that's a nice score to see, says John. Yeah, it didn't start off so pretty. Neither team put up points in the first quarter, but finally the Eagles were able to get some nice plays. Saquon Barkley had a 3-yard touchdown. A rushing touchdown, and Hurts had a dot to A.J. Brown for 41 yards, man. It's great. All right. Okay, Joseph on the kickoff. It's end over end, and it's going to go to the back of the end zone, and the Eagles will set things up at their own 30-yard line as they get the football back. Good stuff. All right. Why is NFL? There is NFL, Jesus. Okay, good. Barkley will have the defense worn down if the Eagles make him the main focus of their game plan. I agree. Yes, that's why you got to continue to utilize him. Make Dexter Lawrence, make all these other guys work, Plus, what makes Saquon so special, too, is that he can be utilized as a blocker. That's the other thing, too, that's underrated about his game. Eagles start at their own 30. Hurts as Barkley lined up over towards the right, and now Barkley goes a little bit over towards his right even more. Hurts will get the snap, looks over to Saquon Barkley, and Barkley just gets about 1 yard, and he's taken out of bounds over towards the near sideline at the 31-yard line. Brown with 4 catches today for 74 yards, including the 41-yard touchdown. Dude, you rock. Thanks so much for the update. Got you, man. Of course. That's like the biggest thing, man, is like whenever we have new people come on here, again, time and score. They always tell us in college, right, when you're doing it on the radio, if somebody's tuning in for the first time, you got to give the time and the score. I got to do that more often for baseball, too. 3 seconds left on the play clock. All right, Hurts will hand it off to Barkley. Barkley spins, lunges forward, dives up the middle, and gets about 4 yards. And it's now 3rd and 5 at the Philadelphia 35-yard line. Good job by Saquon. And, I mean, just the offensive line, Johnson able to do a good job at just putting up a big block for him. And he was able to run over towards that left side. He had a little bit of daylight. And it'll be 3rd and 5.5, they'll say. Triplets over towards the left side of the offense. They have one receiver over towards the right. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts gets the snap. He backs up. Good blocking. And Hurts will try to fire it, and it is incomplete. Good coverage from Burns. He tried to find Jahan Dotson. Dotson was all the way covered by Burns. And the pass was incomplete, and it'll be a 4th and 5. Dotson was running over towards the 40-yard line in the Giants' territory, and was surprised that McLeod, who was covering him, wasn't going to get a PI or anything. That was just good defense. So clock stops with 13:29 to go. It's a three and out for the Eagles. Man will punt it end over end, and it will be caught right at the 10-yard line. Taken all the way to the 15, and a good tackle there at the 17-yard line by Sidney Brown. All right, so they'll actually have it right at the 20-yard line. The tackle was made at the 17, but he got a couple of more yards after that. And the Giants will set things up at their own 20-yard line when they return to action. Okay. After this, we got a game at 8 o'clock tonight. We'll be doing the Mets and the Dodgers game. So that'll be really, really good. No pass interference. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I thought that maybe there was a little bit of pushing, but I don't know. Sometimes you just got to let the kids play. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to let the kids play. It's the way that I look at it. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 4630 subscribers if we have not done so already. It's really crazy. It's kind of crazy. He fully pushed Dotson to the ground. Yeah, he did, but sometimes they're just not going to call that stuff. And I'm happy. In overall honesty, I'm actually really happy with how this game has been officiated. Even though I didn't get to watch the first the first quarter, but I listened to it on the radio. Didn't really seem like there were a lot of problems with the officiating, so that's pretty good. I like that. All right, let's go to where are we? Where are we, man? Man is getting off some really good punts today. He is. I think special teams has done a pretty good job overall. Overall today. Malik Neighbors, 41 receiving yards. Again, Quinyon Mitchell has been pretty much clamps on him today. I like the one-on-one coverage he's been able to provide. All right. Let's take a look at these scores. Jacksonville won 32-16. The Browns are down 7-6. Bengals lead it by 1 in that game. Dolphins are up 10-3 in Indianapolis. So that's really, really nice. What else? We got Bills and Titans. It's 14-10. Buffalo, Commanders, and Panthers play at 4:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Packers are trailing by 5 to the Texans. 19-14 is that score. Rams and Raiders will also play at 4 o'clock. Giants are down to the Eagles 14-3 in that game. Lions are beating the Vikings 21-10. Second half just got started there. It's 17-14 Seahawks against the Falcons. Chiefs play the 49ers at 4:25 p.m. Eastern Time. Dallas Cowboys are on a bye week, and the Jets play the Steelers at 8:20. All right, So let's get back to the Birds game. She's in pink. Oh, she's great. I think she does a really good job. Where are we? So Singletary ran up the middle for about 4 yards. Nakobe Dean and Jalen Carter were there to make the tackle. Ball spotted at the New York Giants' 24-yard line. Remember, they started things off at their own 20. So now they're at the 24. Jones with Singletary over towards his right side. Jones will get the snap will hand it off to Singletary, who shimmies up the middle, gets about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, and it'll be a 3rd and 3. Zach Ball able to make the tackle. Ball spotted at the Giants' 27-yard line. And Singletary is going to be taken out of this set. Good formation, too, from the Giants' offense. Eagles could use a stop here. The Giants are 2 for 8 on 3rd downs today. Neighbors over towards the left side of the line of scrimmage. Jones gets the snap. He's looking. He throws it. It's incomplete. Darius Slay able to do a good job at just stripping it away from Wan'Dale Robinson. And Robinson would have easily had a first down. The formation was in the shotgun. It would have been caught right at the 31-yard line. And Darius Slay able to break that up along with Nakobe Dean. But Darius Slay doing a good job on the coverage. And he waves the finger. 4th and 3. And, well, the Eagles went 3 and out, and so do the Giants. Clock stops with 11:57 to go in quarter number 3. All right, the punt is made. It's high. It's pretty deep. It'll be caught right at the 22, and the fair catch from Cooper DeJean. So Hack punts it for about 50 yards. They'll spot it right at the Philadelphia 23-yard line. And another timeout called on the field, and the Eagles will set things up at their own 23. Okay. Slay is resurrected? Oh, man, that's great. Yeah, Moosie Betts is ready for the Dodgers game. Let's go. Like the stream, baby. What's up, Don? How you doing, Don? Let's go, baby. Don, how you doing, my guy? Who you rooting for in this game, man? How are we doing today? Are you an Eagles fan? Are you a Giants fan? Are you neither fan? Are you just an NFL fan? How are you? I know I just threw a lot at you. I did. I threw a lot at you. It's crazy to me that the Giants undrafted 5'10 Italian Russian QB are like 30 times better than their $160 million first-round quarterback. Yep. Crazy, man. Tommy DeVito. Yeah. I kind of feel bad for the guy. You know? I think he's better than him, too. I do. I think he's better than him. If you are tuning in, where are you tuning in from? How'd you find Play-by-Play with JJ? Let us know down below. Would really, really appreciate that very, very much. Again, we go live for Eagles, Sixers, and Phillies games on here. That's what we do. This is our second Eagles game of the season. We're ready to get things rolling with Birds football, baby. Let's go. It's great. Hit the thumbs up button. We got 45 likes. Play-by-Play with JJ calls Eagles football. Calls Eagles football action. Yes, sir. Please hit the like, the subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell icon. Old Tommy DeVito. Okay. Continue to like and continue to subscribe as well. Did the Bills just score? I think that they just scored. It's now 14-10 in Buffalo. And the Titans have the football. I think that they just scored. What ended up happening in that game? Amari Cooper got his first touchdown. Wow. As a Buffalo Bill. And Tyler Bass got the extra point. Backup Save Gaming, what is good? Let's go. All right, Hurts sets things up at the 23. Fakes the handoff, throws it. It's caught. right in front of the 40-yard line. A.J. Brown was running a slant, and he caught it right at the 38. That's good enough for a first down. Oh, that's great. An 11-yard pass from Jalen Hurts. A 15-yard pass. And Pinnock and Banks were there to make the tackle. Hurts will hand it off to Saquon Barkley. He rushes over towards the near side. Goes past the 40 to the 44. And that's where he's taken down. It's a 2nd and 4, a 6-yard gain by Saquon Barkley out of the shotgun, and Hawkins takes him down. So this Eagles offense is working really quickly so far. Already 2 plays and 21 yards in a matter of 24 seconds on this drive. Hurts gets under center, now backs up. He's over at the 39. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Barkley lined up right behind him. 3 receivers over towards his left. He'll hand it off to Barkley. Continue to feed the beast. He lunges up the middle and gets the first down at the Philadelphia 49. Burns there to stop him, but a gain of 5 yards by Saquon Barkley. 14 touches by Saquon and a total of 99 yards, including what was a big gain of 55 rushing yards. Nice. That's great. 10-20 left to go in the third quarter, and this Eagles offense looks alive out there. Two receivers to the right and also a tight end. Barkley's going to run up the middle. He escapes. He goes to the 30, to the 20, inside the 15-yard line. And he'll take it to the 13. A gain of 38 yards by Saquon. Oh, man, 127 rushing yards by Barkley. And this crowd is not happy. Let's go. Oh, he had all day, and he just was able to run all the way past that defense. Now they'll give it to him once again. He'll take it all the way towards the 10, right towards the 7, and he'll run out of bounds. And it'll be a 2nd down. Wow. Saquon is just going off. Absolutely. 64 yards on 4 plays. Eagles knocking on the door as they are in the red zone. Another big game by Saquon. So that's now going to set up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 7-yard line. Whew. Let's go. Stop by to say hi and give a like to Seema Fox. It's great. And I think we have a timeout called on the field. I think we have a timeout called. Barkley now up to 138 total yards and 1 touchdown against his former team. I love this for Saquon, man. That's great. Oh, that's so awesome. Ugh. The most obvious Saquon day in the world. That's crazy. They're marching like Sherman through Georgia. Saquon Barkley is just that guy. There's only 2 Barkleys in this town. That's Charles Barkley and Saquon Barkley, man. Got a timeout at 9:28 left to go. All right. Wow. He's averaging now just less than 10 yards per carry. 9.8 to be exact. That's awesome. He's just a weapon, man. What's up, Chiquita? Absolutely, Emma just tweeted out. I can see why Giants fans were so opposed to the Giants paying Saquon. Why do that when you can pay Daniel Jones? It's crazy. People acted surprised that Saquon left that garbage team. Bro, Eagles Twitter's going off right now. I love it. I love it. Feed Barkley for 300. Let's go, baby. Come on. Oh, let's go. Oh, man. What's up, Chiquita? What's up, Mr. Man Created God? Let's go, baby. Oh, let's go. All right, 14-3, Philadelphia. They've scored on 2 out of their last 3 drives and are looking to go 3 for their last 4. Feed the beast. And fly, Eagles, fly. When they score, we're going to play the fight song, baby. That's what we're going to do. 2nd and 4. Barkley right behind Hurts. Do they run it again? And they will. They'll hand it off to Saquon Barkley, who goes up the middle, and he's taken down right at the 5-yard line. So just a game of 2 up the middle. And it'll be 3rd and 2. They got to get to the 3. That's where they have to get in order for them to get a 1st and goal. 3rd down, 2 yards to go. Clock running with less than 9 minutes, 8:50 to be exact, in quarter number 3. Intel is under center, but Hurts back at the 10. He gets the snap. Barkley rolls out. Hurts is going to roll out over towards the right side. He's at the 20. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete over towards the back of the end zone, and it'll be 4th and 2. Now, do the Eagles go for the 3 here, or do they try to go for it on 4th down? Barkley was rolling out, and the pass rush was coming for Jalen Hurts. He had to roll out over towards his left side, and Barkley was wide open. Hurts just did not see him and tried to give it to him too late. But he was wide open. They are going to go for it. All right. 4th and 2. Again, they got to get to the 3 at the very, very least. All right. Come on. Let's go. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking. Good protection. He's still in the pocket. Now he's going to climb the pocket. He'll take it. He'll take it all the way towards the 2. And he gets taken down right there. It is good enough for a 1st down. Hurts tried to knock on the door. Pinnock was able to make the stop, but Hurts, it was good enough for a 1st down, and that's a gain of 3 yards by Jalen Hurts. All right. Wow. It worked. So now it's a 1st and goal at the Giants' 1-yard line, maybe the 1.5. All right, so they'll hand it off to Barkley. He runs up the middle, and did the ball come? No, it didn't come loose, but it's just taken back towards the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Hurts did a good job at scrambling and navigating the pocket, and then he climbed up and then had a lot of space up the middle until Pinnock came to just knock him down. First NFL I've caught with JJ. Was hanging out with 500, but the vibes are better over here. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. Don't complicate it. Tush push. It's tush push time. Come on. Come on. I can't believe that they got the 1st down there. Burns is now sitting up, and the trainers are going to go out there to check up on him. And that'd be a big loss for the Giants, man. Burns is going to be checked out. He's going to come on off the field, man. First NFL I've caught you with. Well, this is our 2nd game, so it's good. It's good stuff. It's good. We're feeling really, really good today. I took a lot of notes from the last game, and I'm feeling a lot more confident today. Again, there's a lot of things I got to work on, like the vocabulary and stuff. It's going to come with it, but we're feeling really good. I'm watching the yard markers. I've been taking a lot of notes, and I think that we've made a lot of gains from the last game, and that's all I want. That's all I want, you know, and the energy is high. 2nd and goal, 9 plays, 76 yards on this drive alone in a matter of 3 minutes and 56 seconds. Tush push time. Come on, man. They try to go for the tush push. Did they get to the end zone? Is it good enough? Is he in? Let's see. They haven't made a call yet. There's a flag. There is a flag, and I don't think that it's going to be good enough. No. And Eagles fans that are over there, some of them have their hands across their chest. We need a touchdown to make the fans feel good. We do. I wonder if they're going to call that on They're going to call it on the Giants. Ojulari with a defensive offside, and that's going to give the Eagles a new set of downs, I believe. Are they going to replay second and goal? Yeah. They tried to sneak it up the middle. And now they're at the half-yard marker. Tush push once again. And Hurts gets in. And that's good enough for a touchdown, and the Eagles score. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hold up 1 second. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby! Fight, 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 fight! Fight, fight, fight! Hit 'em high and watch those Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! All right, let's go, baby. Good stuff. Extra point coming. Ball spotted. Kick is up, and it's good by Elliott. Oh, man. Most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Cam Newton, 75. Josh Allen, 56. And Jalen Hurts with 44. Hurts just passed Steve Young for sole possession of third for all time. Let's go, baby. Oh, how about those birds, man? How about A.J. Brown, too, man? A.J. Brown, what a great game he's had. And again, they fed it to Saquon Barkley. Barkley had a huge gain up the middle there, man. He's going off today. Oh, it's great. They've opened a can whoop ass today. Yes, they did. Keep hitting those thumbs up buttons. Keep subscribing to the channel. We got 85 people tuning in. Oh! Let's go. Let's go. That drive was awesome. That drive was awesome. And honestly, you know, I was thinking, you know what? Let's just take the 3 there. I understand that you want to be aggressive, and I get that, but I didn't really know if I trusted them there. You know, the offense sort of was starting to go a little bit stale, and they did go for it, and Hurts came through. He did. He came through, and he gave them a new set of downs and got them right into the red zone. So good for him. Good for him for stepping up in that situation and for him to utilize his legs. Great play call, great execution. Good job by Jalen Hurts there, man. I got to give him credit. I do. Because that was a crucial play. And it was ballsy, right? That was a big-time play. So glad to see the Eagles haters, analysts that picked up the Giants to win. Now they're eating humble pie. They just got to keep it up. You know, this defense needs to continue to dominate. You know, you can't let Daniel Jones get too happy, right? You can't let him get too happy out there. That can't happen. So, but we'll see what happens on these next couple of defensive plays. 21-3 though, Birds. I like what I've been seeing so far ever since I've come on here. Ever since I came on, they started to pick things up, bro. They did. They started to pick things up, so that's great. Good stuff. But yeah, that drive was awesome. That drive was absolutely awesome. They needed to put up something like that. Eagles going to score 30 or more points. Yep. Let's see. All right. Man with the kickoff. That's going to go over towards the back of the end zone. And a touchback for the Giants. And they'll start things at their own 30-yard line. Jones today, by the way, 13 for 20 in the passing game. Just a passing total of 93 yards. Almost half of his yards have been to Malik Neighbors. That's been his right-hand man, of course, today. I still want them to fire Sirianni, says RG. I'm still with you, man. I'm still with you, but guess what? You know, that was a ballsy decision to go for it, and Jalen Hurts ran it on their throats there. In that situation, that was big. When you have your foot on the enemy's throat, you don't let up. Mother Teresa, I think. I think that you're right. All right, they'll hand it off this time to Singletary. Singletary will take it up all the way towards the 38-yard line and gets taken down by Milton Williams. That was Tracy, actually, that ran up the middle for 8 yards. Not Singletary, but Tracy, man, 11 yards for him before that. And was able to get 8 yards, so that now makes him at 19 rushing yards. Dioma meal prep for the week. We need a pick six would be great. Second and 2 at the Giants' 38-yard line. Jones under center. 10 seconds left on the play clock. He'll get the snap. He'll try to feed it off to his running back, who runs up the middle again, takes it all the way towards the 42, now towards the 45, and gets marked down right at the 44 by Nakobe Dean. So it's a 6-yard gain by Tracy. So they're starting to sort of feed it to him. They thought, you know what? The Eagles got Saquon involved on their last drive. Let's try to give it to Tracy on this drive and have him run up the middle and just drive it through the teeth of the defense. The defense cannot let things up here. Another run up the middle, and that's going to be good enough for just a couple of yards. Tracy will get 3 yards, and he'll be marked down at the Giants' 47-yard line. So 17 yards on 3 rushes by Tracy for the Giants. All right. Jones in the gun, gets the snap, he's looking, he fires it, it is caught just shy of the first down marker, and Quinion Mitchell able to stop Wan'Dale Robinson. It'll be a 3rd and 1. Good job by Quinion, though, to just get a good read on Wan'Dale Robinson. Now, he wasn't covering him, but as soon as he caught it, he was just there to make the stop right before the first down marker. So it's now 3rd and 1. 5 minutes to go. The Giants are 2 for 9 on 3rd down conversions today. They'll hand it off again to Tracy. He runs up the middle and gets past the first down marker and gets immediately taken down right at the 50-yard line, maybe now at the Eagles' 49. Okay. Let's see. He had a little bit of a gap up the middle, and Tracy again. Reed Blankenship did tackle him, and Blankenship actually had a good tackle there. Tyrone Tracy, 6 rushes and a total of 23 yards. Jones makes the handoff, play action pass. Pressure's coming. He goes down. It's a big loss of 7. And Jalen Carter with a 2nd sack today. Let's go, baby. 2nd and 17. That's a loss of 7 and takes it back to the 42-yard line. This Eagles defensive line doing what they're supposed to do, providing the pressure on Daniel Jones, who has now been sacked a total of, I believe, 6 times today. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. 2nd and 17, 1 second left on the play clock. They'll hand it off again to Tracy. Tracy runs up the middle, takes it all the way towards the 42. And will be marked down at the 41-yard line, so it's now a 3rd and 7. As a 3rd and manageable for sure for them. They just got to stop the run. That was Singletary that actually ran up the middle for about 10 yards. They've been utilizing Singletary and Tracy. Can they get a stop here on 3rd and 7 at the Philadelphia 41? Jones will get the snap. He backs up right at the 50. Pressure's coming again. And he goes down again right at the 50 by Nakobe Dean. A loss of 8. 2 sacks on this drive, and this Eagles defense providing all the pressure in the world on Daniel Jones. And it's now 4th and 15, and this Giants fan base is silenced. Make that now 7 sacks. Wow. Is this for real? Is this for real? 2:43 left to go in the 3rd quarter. The punting unit going out there. And the punt is high. It's pretty deep. And Cooper will catch it right at the 8-yard line. Oh, that's awesome. And a fair catch is called. 1st and 10. The Eagles will set up shop at their own 8-yard line. When they return to action. Good stuff. Nakobe Dean and Jalen Carter, man. Jalen Carter has woke up Finally, the blitz. Oh, it's so great. It is awesome. We got 84 people tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. The defense is easily the biggest reason why the Eagles are winning today, says James Seltzer. Awesome performance so far, and he's absolutely right. All right, 1st and 10. They'll set things up at their own 8-yard line. It'll be Hurts under center. Hands it off to Barkley. He runs up the middle, takes it all the way towards the 20, to the 30, to the 35, all the way towards the 45, and it gets taken down right at the 49-yard line. Oh, my goodness. It's been the Saquon Barkley show as he lunges his way up the middle, gets free just a little bit, takes it all the way to the secondary, and it's a 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 49-yard line. A gain of 41 yards for Saquon, and he has a total of 176 rushing yards. Wow, this is the Beagles that we are talking about. 1st and 10 with 1:45 to go. They feed it to Barkley again. Takes it all the way towards the 40 and gets tripped up. It's an ankle tackle by Pinnock. And he'll be marked down at the Giants' 37-yard line. That was Kenneth Gainwell, actually, that ran it for 14 yards, but still wide open middle, just able to drive it through the teeth of the defense, and nobody could stop Gainwell. All right. Go Birds, baby, let's go! 1:13 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Handoff again to Kenneth Gainwell, and he gets about a couple of yards, just 2. McFadden there to take him down immediately at the Giants' 35, right on the numbers. Kenneth Gainwell is having a pretty good game so far. Gainwell with a total of 36 rushing yards on 7 carries. This Saquon-Kenneth Gainwell duo has been working out really, really well today for the Birds as they lead at 21-3. Clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. 35 seconds to go. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts is in the shotgun. They'll hand it out to Kenneth Gainwell, and Gainwell taken down right maybe past the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 3rd and 7. He was actually lucky that he was able to get 1 yard out of it. McFadden, as he was running over towards the left side, was able to take him down and strap him right at that 35, right at the 34. And we're going to run out the rest of the clock as we'll head into the 4th quarter. 21-3. That's the Eagles score as they're able to put up 7 more points here in this 3rd quarter and a very good positioning as they head into the 4th, the final frame of this game. Let's go. Saquon hates the Giants. Van Sumeren on offense blocking. Yeah, that's another thing to note, man. I'm happy that you said something about that. Barkley with a total of 658 rushing yards so far this year. That's the most in Eagles history, according to John Clark, through the first 6 games. About that. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button as well. Turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live. We got 90 people tuning in on here. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. And what a game this has been so far. Not a good first quarter at all whatsoever. The offense looks so stale out there. The defense was doing their job. And all of a sudden, I mean, just, you know, they put up a touchdown in the 2nd quarter, and then they followed up with another touchdown. That play to A.J. Brown, that was nice. But in the 3rd quarter, they came out, they set the tone. The defense was able to get a couple of sacks. Saquon Barkley has just been running this Giants team out of MetLife, and it's been uncontrollable. This is the type of offense, and this is the type of team that we expected the Eagles to have this year, and by far, they are playing their best, most complete brand of football on the season. No doubt about it. It's great. This is the type of football that's fun to watch. Dominant on both ends. The blitz is coming. They're providing a lot of pressure. And the secondary has been doing a good job too. But this defensive line has just been providing all the pressure in the world on Daniel Jones. And they are running through their offensive line. It's like that they have a little screen and they just are running through it. It's unbelievable. What's that? It's like cardboard, you know? That's the best way I can put it. All right, we're going into the fourth quarter. All right, as we go into the fourth quarter, I'm going to ask you an Eagles trivia question. If you get it right, you'll hear this. If you get it right, or if you get it wrong, you'll hear this. Okay. So let's ask an Eagles trivia question. I'm going to ask you a Philadelphia Eagles trivia question. Let's go, man. Let's go. Okay. Let's do this one. We'll do this one. Who is the Outland Trophy winner the Eagles drafted in 2022? Who is the Outland winner that the Eagles drafted in 2022? That's the question. I agree 100. Scott JJ on fire. Let's go, baby. He's animated today big time. Well, this is what happens when the Eagles provide a very complete game. And they give you a lot. Let's go. All right, Hurts in the gun. Pressure's coming. He tries to escape a sack. He does. He steps up towards the 40. Takes it all the way towards the 30. Gets a first down. He's at the 20. And Jalen Hurts feeling himself. He escaped all the pressure in the world. He was ready to be taken down and somehow, some way, was able to escape the pass rush. I mean, unbelievable. Was that that was Adams, who was literally there to take him right down, and he missed a tackle, and Hurts was able to just come free, and now he's at the 18-yard line in Giants territory. A 16-yard scramble for Jalen Hurts. And again, they're in the red zone at the Giants 18, 1st and 10, 45 seconds into this fourth quarter. They hand it off to Gainwell. Gainwell gets past the first down marker and gets tripped up right at the 5-yard line. A 1st and goal, another first down by the Birds. All right. How about Hurts escaping the blitz, man? I mean, he was just able to just get past the blitz right at the right time. That's unbelievable. Where was this, man? Gainwell able to get a gain of 13 yards, and now he's at the Giants, or the Eagles are now at the Giants' 5-yard line. Two receivers lined up towards the right, and a tight end, that's Calcaterra, lined up over towards the left. They hand it up to Gainwell again up the middle for this time 3 yards. Davidson able to make the tackle, and it'll be 2nd and goal at the Giants' 2. Wow. Hurts able to just escape the blitz. Oh, that was awesome. How many times have we seen that this year where he gets the pressure coming right to him and he escapes a sack? Oof. And he got 16 yards out of it? Wow. Burns now back into the ball game for the Giants. Jordan Davis, that's correct. Good job. 250 rushing yards for the Birds. Hurts hands it off. This time it's to Gainwell up the middle, and he can't break through. It'll be 3rd and goal. And I'll set them back towards the 4. Giants did a good job at just providing the pressure up the middle, and they knew that Gainwell was going to go there, and Okirky was not fooled. Okirky with 2 nice plays in a row. He was able to make 2 big stops. 3rd and goal. They're actually now at the Giants' 1-yard line. QB sneak up the middle. Did they get the first down? That's the question. Did they get it? Was it good enough? It'll be 4th and goal, I think maybe at the half marker. And why not go for it again? Why not go for it again? Let's see. Calcaterra was trying to push from the back end, and it was just not enough. So it's like 4th and goal, still at the 1, and a timeout called by the Birds with 11:31 left to go in the fourth quarter. All right. Wow. JJ, I was concerned that Hurts has looked slow in previous games this year, but tonight Hurts is cooking. Oh, he is. Hurts is cooking, and this entire team is just playing the brand of football that they should have been playing. Really. 4th and 1 at the Giants 1. Ugh. It's really 4th and goal. But they're in a timeout. That's the first timeout called by the Birds, and honestly, that was a pretty good call there. I would have taken the timeout too. They get into the end zone. They go up by 25 points, potentially. They would really be up by 24, and with the extra point, it would be 25. Hurts sounds like Floyd Weatherton. You talking about Floyd Mayweather? 4th and goal. They're going to try the tush push once again. The ball snapped. And did he get in? I think he did. He did. It's a touchdown. Touchdown for Jalen Hurts. And that makes it now 27-3 Eagles. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Just was able to get in. And it worked again. It's been so successful all season long for the most part. You just can't stop it. You cannot stop it at all whatsoever. All right. Let's go, baby. Eagles fly on the road to victory. Fight, fight, fight.
Eagles fight. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low.
Hit 'em high.
And
Watch our Eagles fly. Extra points good, by the way. On the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Nice. Another one. 28-3. Extra point is good. The score accurately reflects on how the Eagles have dominated this game. It's really been a dominant second and third quarter. Unbelievable, man. Second, third, and I guess you have to say now fourth quarter because they started off the fourth pretty strong too. 28-3. Let's go, Birds. Let's go. 10 plays, 92 yards in a matter of 6 minutes and 7 seconds. That's how you turn it up on offense and on defense. We're talking about the Beagles, baby. I call them the Beagles when they're playing this dominant. David, I'm not a Hurts hater, but he's been less than mid all year. About time this offense established the run and scored some TDs. The talent is insane. This should be almost every week, and I agree 1,000%. This is what they have to do every single week out there. Now, the defense has played out of its mind really, really good. I mean, just the way that they've been able to just make it so hard for Daniel Jones. I don't know if it's just because Daniel Jones is just that poor as a QB, but, man, it's looked really good. It has looked good, man. It's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The game plan coming in, again, they're, just stale on the offense, not running it with Saquon, and finally they're like, you know what, we have this really, really good running back that we should probably try to utilize, who actually played on this turf and played at MetLife, and he's gone off for 176 rushing yards. I mean, scrimmage yards today is at 188. So, it's great. It's great. It's about time that we... But we're not only winning a game against a bad team. You said it right there. We're winning against a bad team big. That's correct. We're taking care of business. We're standing on business. And we're crushing them. It's great. All right. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. We got 98 people tuning in on here. I better see 98 likes on here. We're going to be on for every single Eagles game throughout the rest of the way. Let's go. Nice. hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button as well. We're actually going to be going on later tonight for the Mets-Dodgers game. If you guys are baseball fans like me, we're covering the rest of the MLB playoffs. Now, don't be like the Falcons, and don't let up get 2 more sacks. Yes, you can't let up. I agree. All right, man, with the kick. It's going to go, it's a line drive all the way over towards the end zone. It goes to the back of the end zone, and the Giants will have things set up at their own 30-yard line. A pick 6 to say goodnight would be awesome. Jones with only 99 passing yards. Jalen Hurts, in case you're wondering, a total of 114 passing yards. But how about 22 rushing yards? Honestly, the stats say one thing, but he's been really sharp this game. He has. He's been so dominant out there. All right. Can the Eagles defense get another 3 and out? That'd be great. Jones fumbles the snap, gets to it though, throws it. It's caught at the 25, and running out of bounds is Wan'Dale Robinson over towards the outside. It'll be a 2nd and 8. Let's see. It's a bad snap. That was actually Drew Lock that's now out there. And Lock was able to throw it. And Wan'Dale Robinson made the catch. So no Daniel Jones. He's over on the sideline now. And Drew Lock is in. Call it actually a 2nd and 11. Empty backfield. Lock's looking towards the right. Now he looks over towards the left. He throws it. Pressure was coming, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 11, and the Eagles defense once again doing its job. Let's see again. The blitz was coming. It was deflected off the hands of Williams, I believe, and it was tipped. Stuck around like JJ's excitement. Come on, man, let's go. 3rd and 11. 10:45 remaining in the 4th quarter. Eagles do have 2 timeouts. Giants have 3, but the Eagles are dominating and are winning 28-3. 3rd and 11. Lock in the shotgun. He gets the snap. He's looking. He throws it up the middle. It's incomplete. And another 3 and out once again by the Birds. This defense has been so strong. Nobody was open up the middle. No receivers were home. And again, the secondary and the defensive line and the linebackers did what they had to do. All right. Yeah, Sima Fox, JJ acting like he's got his little brother's college fund bet on the game. Hack on there to punt it. It's high. It's deep. And it will be fair caught right at the 34-yard line. Thought it was going to go a little bit deeper than that, but Cooper DeJean is able to make the catch. All right, let's get to 200 yards, Saquon. Come on, man. Let's get to 200, Saquon. Come on, man. Philly Nation just tweeted that. How did Drew Lock beat this team last year? Because it was literally Sean Desai, at the time, who took over as defensive coordinator. Oh my gosh, what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name? Matt Patricia. Matt Patricia. It was Matt Patricia's defense. Come on. I don't want to go back to Matt Patricia's defense. It sucked. All right. Another 3 and out. Lock just threw for -1 passing yards. Bro, they had to throw in Drew Lock. That's sad. Post-game Eagles will be praised for running the ball. Next week we'll start the game with 15 straight passes, says Mr. Man Created God. Dude, if that happens next week when we're playing, I mean, come on, bro. I'm going to be so annoyed. This team annoys the heck out of me. They really do. I mean, like, come on. Like, we're playing the Bengals next week, and yet we're going to just throw the football in Cincinnati. Like, we got to just continue to run it, man, with Saquon. After a week of baseball, this is refreshing and exciting. Love it, says John Williams. It's great. It's awesome. It helps when the offense and the defense are playing so strong. So that's why we got to get fired up. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. We were having conversations about Will Shipley getting minutes over Kenneth Gainwell, and it's like, well, who really cares because he got Saquon Barkley. When Saquon's doing this, that's not even a conversation, man. Come on. This is the best Saquon game that he's had in an Eagles uniform. I want him to get to 200. Just run the ball. I don't know if he's going to go out there, though. What's the Giants' third down conversion rate? The last time I checked, they were 2 for 9 on third down. I think that they're now like 2 for 10. That was the last time I checked, though. What are they on third down? They're 3 for 12. Oh, yeah. One better. All right. So here we go. Handoff. And it's going to be run up the middle only just for a couple of yards. All right, let's see. Let's see what just happened. That was Kenneth Gainwell who was able to run up the middle. And Kenny Pickett's now out there for Jalen Hurts, says his afternoon is probably done. All right. Dude, let's see Pickett throw for a touchdown, man. Come on. Bro, we're going to Kenny Pickett now. This is great. They choke in big time, says John. 2nd and 8. All right. Pickett under center, and they'll hand it off again to Gainwell. This time he's going to lose a couple of yards as he gets taken down. They're actually going to say that it's for no gain. He could have lost a couple of yards, but he wasn't down. His knees weren't down, but then it came down right at the line of scrimmage. Third down, 9:28 left to go in the fourth quarter. Eagles are dominating this football game 28-3 as they've been stomping all over the turf here at MetLife on both defense and offense. 10 seconds to go on the play clock. 3rd and 8. And I wonder if they're going to call for time. Nope, they're not. Flag called, though, as soon as the snap was delivered, and that's probably going to be a false start or a timeout taken by the Birds. I think that they called for time. They just called for time. They just got it out. Take Barkley out now, says Richard. Yep. Get Jalen Hurts out, too. Yep. First, I was like, you know what, go for the 200, but there's no need to, man. There's no need to. No injuries, I agree. I agree with that now. Thank goodness I'm not the head coach. What a great game. That's Beagles' dominant football. 3rd and 8. Let's go. Zach Bond return now is questionable. All right, so Pickett steps up. He fires it, and it's incomplete. Pressure was coming, and he had to throw it away. And it was Campbell that was the intended receiver. Paris Campbell, that is. And the Eagles have their first 3 and out in quite some time. It makes no sense taking chances. No. You're absolutely right. You are. You are absolutely right about that. Exactly 9 minutes to go in quarter number 4. Braden Mann is going to punt it now for the Birds as the special teams will go out there. 4th and 8 at the Philadelphia 36. Here's the snap. Mann gets the punt. High over towards the 15-yard line. Caught and taken down right immediately at the 16-yard line. Is that Eli Ricks? No, it was Kelly Ringo that was able to make the tackle. Oh, that was huge. Let's go. That's where they got to set things up, too. I mean, even special teams is now dominating. Smith-Marset caught it right at the 17, and Ringo was able to take him down immediately. And the Giants will set things up at their own 17-yard line, and that's great. Denver says, I'm not letting the Eagles suck me back in. I'm still upset about the Phillies. Don't want to be upset again, says Denver. How can you not be happy, though, with this game? Now is Will Shipley time. All right, Locke in the gun. Throws it. It's incomplete. It was supposed to go to Malik Neighbors, and it was way above his head. 2nd and 10. That just took maybe about a couple of seconds off the clock. 4. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks, and hit the notification bell icon, and that way you'll know when we go live. 2nd and 10, 8:48 left to go. Eagles down to 1 timeout. Giants still have 3. Locke in the gun, gets the snap. He steps up. He'll take it all the way towards the 20, and he'll slide right past the 30-yard line. And actually, he'll be marked down right at the 30. That's where he started his slide. It was a gain of 13 as he scrambled, was able to navigate through the pocket, and he gets about 13 yards, and it'll be 1st and 10 at the Giants' 30-yard line. Empty backfield. Locke will get the snap, looks over towards his right, finds Wan'Dale Robinson. Robinson trying to get over towards the right side, and he gets out of bounds, almost past Rodgers, who tried to tackle him on the ankles. It was just for 2 yards, though. Isaiah Rodgers trying to tackle him out of bounds. 2nd and 8, clock still running. 8 minutes to go, and Locke trying to hurry things up and get his offense in formation. Another empty backfield. 3 receivers lined up over towards the right. He'll get the snap. He's looking. He throws it right at the 35-yard line. It's caught, and it'll be a 3rd and 3. Wan'Dale Robinson makes a 5-yard catch. He's marked down at the Giants' 37-yard line, and Jeremiah Trotter Jr. able to make the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 3. Locke now 3 for 6 in the passing game with 6 total passing yards. They go empty backfield once again, and rightfully so. Gets the snap. Pressure's coming. Can he escape? He doesn't! And he fumbled it. It's picked back up, though, by an offensive lineman. It was Van Rotten. It was stripped by an Eagles defender. And Locke almost fumbled, or he fumbled the ball, but almost lost possession. Was that Trotter? Who made the tackle there? I couldn't even tell. That was Jalix Hunt who caused the fumble. And that sends them back to the Giants' 31 on a 4th and 9. And another 3 and out. That's now 4 straight 3 and outs by this Eagles defense. Cooper DeJean on the return. Hack with the punt. It's high, and it'll be caught right at the 14. Fair catch by Cooper DeJean. And again, it'll be Kenny Pickett who's going to go back out there for the Eagles. Wow. Jalix Hunt with his first career sack, baby. 8 sacks today. Wow. 8 sacks. Let's go. Let's go. All right, good stuff. Great. So 176 rushing yards. That is the most rushing yards versus a former team. Cedric Benson had the most with the Bengals when he was going up against the Chicago Bears, and had 189 rushing yards. 28-3, 6:37 left to go in quarter number 4. Pickett gets the snap. He hands it off, and I think it's to Shipley, who gets a couple of yards as he's taken down at the 15. It is Will Shipley. So just a gain of 2, and he's marked down at the Philadelphia 15-yard line over on the right side. Good stuff. Keep it going. 107 people tuning in on here. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on those notification bell icons. 6 minutes to go. 10 seconds left on the play clock. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Again, at the 15-yard line. All right, another handoff, this time to Shipley. Can he get past the line of scrimmage? No, he is actually taken down right at the line for no gain. Masao was the guy that tackled him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8, and clock just continues to widen down. You just think about, like, how dominant Hurts in this offense was today. But again, it's the defense that really does deserve a lot of credit, because I think that the defense gave them the spark plug that they needed. 6 tackles today by Nakobe Dean and 5 assisted, man. 2 sacks. Carter had 2 sacks. Nolan Smith had a big sack as well. Bryce Huff had a sack. I mean, they did what they had to do. 3rd and 8 now. Shipley again runs up the middle. Gets about 5 yards, and it's now going to be 4th and 3 at the Philadelphia 20-yard line. Kellen Moore did a good job at just getting his top guns the ball, really. A.J. Brown had 89 receiving yards. They didn't really have to go to the air in the second half. It was just all about dominating on the ground. All right. Man on the punt. It's high. And it will be pretty deep, actually. It's going to bounce over towards the 40, and it goes out of bounds right at the 36. That was a pretty good punt. I'll mark him out right at the 37. All right, Kenny, you can pass the ball, dog, says KGB. At this point, I don't even know if it matters. Well, I guess it does, because if he ever has to back up for our guy, then kind of, yes. So, guys, how would you grade this game? I know that there still is 4:14 left to go, but it's going to be really tough for the Giants to come back. What grade are we giving them for this game now? Correct. Hold the flag and stop it. Yep, I agree. All right. Singletary will run it for no gain as Booker is going to make the stop. And it's technically, I guess, another sack there. It's now 2nd and 11. David says, I'm going to give him an A. Good. What other grades are we going to give out? 3:50 left to go. Locke will line them up. Over towards the right side. He'll get the snap. He backs up. He's looking. He throws it. And it is going to be bobbled and incomplete. Oh, that was Hyatt, who was wide open. He was juggling it. It was a good pass by Locke, and Hyatt was set free over towards that near sideline. Rodgers was covering him. Hyatt got past him, and he juggled it. And that would have been caught right at the 30 in Philadelphia territory. And he just could not hang on to the football. And he got injured on the play as well. It bounced right off of his fingertips. He tried to juggle it and tried to haul it in and could not do so. And then he fell flat on his face. And he is getting checked out now. Jalen Hyatt, guy that's 6 feet tall, 185 pounds, went to Tennessee, gets injured on that play. And we have an injury timeout right here. Crossing my fingers, no injuries on that trash excuse for a field. I agree. I agree with that. Moosey gives it 4 paws up. B offense, A+ defense, says Richard. Yup. I'm gonna give an A on the defense. I'll give the offense a B+. I will give them a B+. I'm not gonna go as far as an A because I'm not trying to be nitpicky, but the first quarter is why. The first quarter is why I don't give them an A. If they dominated in the first quarter, then yes. Because this is what was expected. You know what I'm saying? Eagles get an A+ performance today, says Scott. I'm going to go with the overall performance as an A-. 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 A- is what I'm going to go with. Let's take a look at the other scores, shall we? Yup, JJ. Yes, exactly. So if they would have done this in the first quarter, if they would have just tried to utilize the ground more then I would say, all right, we'll give them an A. But because, and again, I'm happy that the result happened the way that it did. Like, I'll take 28-3 any day. But that's why I'm not going as far up as an A. Finally, a Philly W I'm more upset with than before it started. Jeff McClain just tweeted out, this is bad. Eagles coaches need to do more to help Jalen Hurts, but he's holding the ball too long, and it looked like his eyes, quote-unquote, dipped on the rush before the last sack. I can't go there right now, dude. 3rd and 11. Locke gets the snap. He's looking, and it was almost picked off by Brown. Intended receiver. Didn't tell who it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be Malik Neighbors. That's who it was. And Sidney Brown just came cutting on the inside and was able to deflect it. He tried to almost one-hand catch it and call it in. And Neighbors just let him get right in front of him. And again, another defensive stop by the Birds. Secondary, A+ today. Defensive line, A. I give them for sure. Another punt, and it will be caught right at the 7-yard line. Fair catch, and they'll mark him. They'll mark the fair catch at the 8, actually. I want another TD jam. I want another touchdown. Jam it down the Eagles haters' throats, says Richard. Sure, like, what did they have to lose now? You know, Kenneth Gainwell. Why do I say Kenneth Gainwell? Like, this is the time now where I want to see Kenny Pickett shine. You know what I mean? Also have to factor the level of competition when grading. You do, and you also, I hate to say this, but the turf is also a factor too. I do have to say that. I do. I have to sort of factor that in as well. But that's why I'm going to give them an A- today. I think that's a fair overall grade. 1st and 10. At the Philadelphia 8. Shotgun formation. Handoff to Shipley. And Masao has been pretty active over these last couple of snaps on the defensive side for the Giants. Able to make another tackle. All of a sudden, he's being able to break through. They started slow but have shown confidence in themselves from the second quarter onwards. Eagles are doing a good job today. Go Birds, man. Yup. 2nd and 9. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Pickett in the shotgun again. Hands it off to Shipley. Shipley tries to run up the middle. Lunges over towards his right side. Gets about a couple of yards. And the Giants are going to call for time. He'll be marked down at the Philadelphia 11-yard line. It'll be just a 3rd and 7. A gain of 2 as Fox is able to stop him. All right, so the first timeout taken by the Giants. They have 2 timeouts remaining plus the 2-minute warning. And the Eagles are 2:33 away from going 4 and 2. And not just edging it out by the skin of their teeth. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button as well. We got 114 people tuning in. I better see 114 likes, baby. Come on. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We got 70 likes. That's great. Sixers on Wednesday. I will not be on for the Sixers game on Wednesday. I'm actually going to the game on Wednesday, and I'm excited. Hopefully Paul George plays. I probably not, though. All right, the snap, the handoff, and not for much. 4th down as Gainwell maybe gets another yard. It'll be 4th and 5. 4th and 5, second timeout taken by the Giants. They have 1 timeout remaining. Way to go, Giants. Stop the clock. That's why your team sucks. Drabel's worse than Sirianni. I thought Sirianni was the worst thing, man. Nick Sirianni, I think, is out-coaching them, though. That's going to say something. That says a lot. Eagles play the Bengals next Sunday. Then they play the Jaguars at home. They're in Cincinnati next weekend. Then it's against the Jaguars. Then they play the Cowboys out in Dallas, and then come back home to play the Commanders. That'll be a Thursday night game. NBA regular season starts this week. I know, man. We will not be doing the first game. I will be at the game, but we'll be covering it more. Man on the punt. He gets taken down, but the punt is going to be caught right at the 33-yard line. And with 2nd and 9, man does get back up, and a flag is going to be thrown. I think that's going to be roughing. Yes, it is. Yep. So that's going to go against the Giants. They'll go up against Fox. He came running into Braden Mann like a bulldozer. Tried to block it and just got his helmet right on his both of his knees, man. Yeah, because Nick isn't coach. That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. Daver's here. What's up, Daver? Daver, did I say that right? Is it Daver or Daver? Please let me know the phonetic of how to pronounce your name. I want to make sure I get that right. NBA regular season does start this week. I would like to believe that Sirianni let our OC be the OC after those first 15 scripted plays. Yeah. Yeah, I tend to agree with you on that. 2:19 left to go. Pickett hands it off. And Shipley gets no gain as Chapman is going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Shipley's not being able to break through here, and it's not what you want to see. But we've reached the 2-minute warning, and there's 2 minutes to go in this ball game. Eagles lead at 28-3. Good. Okay. All right, 3:56. That's what time it is. Great call, JJ. I'll be back if you're calling next week. Take care, everyone. We can enjoy at least one Sunday evening, says Mr. Man Created God. That's great, man. I agree. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. We will see next week if they can repeat, says Richard Phillips. Yeah, if they're doing this against the Giants, no disrespect to the Bengals, but they have just not been good at all this year. They really haven't. So I expect to see sort of the same thing. If they can do this to the Giants, then they should be able to do this against, a lot of these bottom feeder teams. Like the way that they won this game, how did they win, guys? Because they put pressure on Daniel Jones. They were able to win in the trenches. That's why they won. That's exactly why they won. They won because they were so dominant on both sides of the line. If they win the line, that should be their identity. Like everybody says, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are such great targets, and they absolutely are. But the identity of this team needs to be to dominate through the trenches. That's really like what it is, man. Like, I don't think it's that hard. I don't think it's rocket science at all. Just run the ball and just stop the run. And just put pressure on the QB. That's it. That's it. The Giants, they were 3 for 14 on third down. Now, I didn't like how the Eagles were on third down, 1 for 12. That's not really good at all on paper, but in the second half, they didn't have to do that much. You know what I mean? So I'll take the 1 for 12 on third down just because they changed up their game plan, and I thought that they did a lot better. I think the Thursday night game with Washington will tell me if we win the division. That's a tough game, man. That's a trap game. I think that's a trap game because Dallas, you're playing Dallas, and then you have to go and play at home against Washington. Like that's a Thursday night game. You don't get a lot of time off. So, but it's an even playing field because Washington's going to get to do the same thing. But I'm just saying that I think it's going to be a tough one. All right, Pickett with the pass rush coming, gets tripped up at the 20-yard line and gets taken down. It's a big loss for Kenny Pickett. It'll be 3rd and 19. I mean, Fox didn't even tackle him. He just got him right at the ankles, but just tripped him up. It wasn't really too much there. This is the only game in 2 seasons where I got the 22 vibes when starters were actually pulled for a whole quarter, says Jose. And I agree. 3rd and 18. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. Eagles going from right to left. They go with a shotgun again. Pickett hands it off to Shipley. Shipley runs over towards the right. He gets a little block and maybe gets about 4 yards. It'll be 4th and long. A gain of 4. 4th and 15 with 1 minute left to go. Giants still have one timeout left, but the clock is ticking. Commanders and Eagles, both 4-2. And again, once this game is officially over, we will make sure that we go over the other scores. By the way, I'll tell you one right now. The Lions are driving, and the Vikings have come back, and they're now up 29-28. Unbelievable. Man, with the kick, it's high, and it is deep, and it'll be caught right at the 19-yard line, taking it all the way towards the 25, towards the 30, and 5 Eagles come over to take down the punt returner for the Giants right at the 31-yard line. And with 19 seconds left to go, the Giants will probably just take one knee, and that's going to wrap things up. Pickett has not thrown a single pass. No, he has not. I want to see the end of this Vikings game. There's like 1 minute left to go. The Lions have the ball. I don't know where the ball is spotted in that game. Where is it? It's at the Minnesota 22. Ooh. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That was their first timeout. Good night, sir. See you next week. Yes, sir. All right, so they'll hand it off, and the Giants are going to run a couple more plays. And it's just a handoff to the running back, and he'll be taken down right at the 34-yard line, and that's going to do it. The Philadelphia Eagles are now 4-2 on the season and clobber the Giants by a score of 28-3 as they beat the Giants in MetLife on their turf by 25 points. And you know what we got to do one more time, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Come on. Let's go, baby. Those Eagles fly, fly, Eagles fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Let's go. That was a nice win. Best win of the season so far, man. I feel good after that win. I feel really good after that win, and this is how it should be moving forward against these bottom feeder teams. But when we played that bad against the Browns, I didn't know what to expect. And again, wasn't happy with the way things started in that first quarter, but I'll take the second quarter on, man. I will take that. All right, let's see the end of this Vikings game. I'm curious to see how this goes. Now they have it on Fox. 1 minute left to go. Jake Bates is going to try to go for a field goal here. It's now 3rd and 13. He's not going to go for the field goal just yet, but he's warming up over on the sideline. Minnesota has no timeouts. Boy, do they need a stop. All right, I want to see this. If you want to stay on for the rest of this, please just stay on here, man. Like the video. Go Birds, baby, go Birds! All right. They're going to take one more knee, and they're just going to wind the clock all the way down. All right, it'll be 4th and 14. And looks like Bates is going to go out there for the field goal. He'll probably get it with about, 18 seconds to go. Vikings are so close, man. And anything can happen, but, man, it's crazy. 30 seconds, so they'll probably stop the clock at 18 seconds. I just want to see how this ends. And then I'm going to go. And we'll be back on tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, man. We'll do the Mets-Dodgers game. That'll be fun. All right, they stop the clock with 19 seconds, and this is going to be a field goal, man. Lions looking to go 5-1. Lions, they call their second timeout. They almost were up by a lot against the Vikings, and the Vikings, they actually outscored them 19-7 to 7, man. I like the fight song either way. It's great, man. Congrats, JJ, on not blowing your little brother's college fund. Let's go, baby. I'll take that win any day. That was the best win of the season by far for this team. And they came in, they did their job. All right, 44-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. 15 seconds left to go in the Lions-Vikings game. And the Vikings are down by 2 with 15 seconds left. And Sam Darnold, I mean, what do you do here with 15 seconds? You have no timeouts either. I mean, you can't just, like, you have time to maybe, like, run, like, 2 plays. If you don't have to, I mean, the good news for them is that they don't have to get it into the end zone. So if they just get like a nice pass downfield and just run it out of bounds over towards the sideline, that should be good enough. NFC North could have numerous teams in the playoffs if they keep playing the way that they play, man. Yeah, I know. Crazy. That's really, really wild. I just want to see what happens at the end of this game, and then I'm going to sign off. Packers won 24-22 against C.J. Stroud. Wow. So this is the only good game that's going on. Come on, man. 15 seconds to go. What yard line? Well, now it's going to be a kickoff. That was a 37-yard. That was a 44-yard field goal. Sorry, I didn't mention that. 44-yarder. Sorry. All right, Bates with the kickoff. It's high. It's deep. Goes over back towards the end of the end zone. The back of the end zone. All right. Vikings kicker warming up in case he has to be used for a very, very long field goal. That's Will Reichard. His career longest is at 58 yards. 15 seconds. Can the Vikings pull off a miracle? They're down by 2. Oh, my gosh. They start at the 25, right? Or is it at the 30? Looked like it said at the 25. No, okay, so they start at their own 30. Sorry. I know with the new kickoff rules. Oh, come on. Come on, Sam Darnold. You got to catch it and go out of bounds. Darnold gets the snap. He's looking. He's still looking. 10 seconds to go. He fires it. It's caught right at the 7. And it's going to be taken down right at the 50. 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds. 1 second. They tried to snap it off. And I think that that's going to do it. It is. They did not get it off in time. Or did they? Did they get it off? There's a flag. There's a flag. What the heck just happened? Did they get it off in time? Vikings have no timeouts. How many yards of a gain was that? That was to Naylor for 20 yards. All right, and that's the ball game. Time expired. And the Vikings get their first loss. I think. What's the call here? Let's see. Live ball, legal formation. Offense. Lined up in the backfield. 5-yard penalty. The ball hit the ground with 1 second to go. Wow. Dan Campbell wants an explanation. Wow. They spiked the ball. They get a penalty for an illegal formation for 5 yards. And there's 1 second to go. What? What? Oh, that's insane. Watch them pull off a Hail Mary here. They're literally at the 50-yard line now. It sets them back to the 45. So this is, they have a chance. Obviously, you have to go for a Hail Mary. They spiked it with 1 second to go. All right. This is for the game. Darnold in the gun. He's the snap. He steps up. He's looking and he's sacked, and that's the ball game. So the Vikings get their first loss of the year and are now 5-1 and are tied with the Lions. What a game. I mean, I cannot wait to watch the highlights of that one. That was unbelievable. They had 1 second to spike it, and they just got it. Wow. And the Lions win, and they're now 5-1, tied with the Vikings. That was quite a game. The Lions came in. That's a big win for the Lions, too, man. This Vikings team is for real. They are for real. They are good. Scott, I met a strange lady. She made me nervous. She took me in and gave me, oh boy, she gave you crabs. Oh boy. All right, well, that's going to wrap things up on here. I just wanted to see how that game ended. I want to watch 49ers Chiefs. That's what I'm going to do next. All right, love you all to death. I'll catch you all in the next one. Go Birds. Great win today by the Eagles. See you all tonight.